Why does the pelvic floor matter in fertility? It is essential to fertility. And I think as women, we can be alienated from our pelvic floor, from even talking about our vulva, our vagina, um, let me start there. So the vulva is the outside, what we can see, it's the labia, it includes the clitoris. The inside is the vagina, and even using those terms I know can make us feel uncomfortable. A big part of what I want to do in the world, and I know Alyssa too, is destigmatize these things. I want us to open conversation and realize the power of our pelvic floor. It truly is the threshold for conception, whether you're getting pregnant through intercourse or with fertility treatment. I think that when we're trying to get pregnant, when we have pelvic pain, when we have infertility and we're coming to the doctor's office for infertility treatment, it brings up so many feelings of vulnerability, of shame, of anxiety, of fear, of trauma. And I want to validate all of that and also have it be a place where we can bring awareness and growth and healing to that. I really believe that the mind-body connection to wholeness is the foundation of health, integrating our mind and our body together. I also want to use our time together, and I'm sure Alyssa will echo this. I think that experiencing our pelvic floor and connecting with that part of our body is really an invitation to get curious about our ideas of strength. And let me tell you what I mean by that. So we often, I think, in our culture, in our world, are taught that strength is like this, like clenching strong and muscles and everything tight, and you're going to fiercely face this. And I want us to really, as women, but also as mothers, future mothers, women trying to get pregnant, realize that strength is also gentleness, and it's also relaxation, and it's also surrender. It's vulnerability. I think vulnerability can be seen by some as a weakness, but as I go through life, I realize more and more that embracing our vulnerability is actually the greatest strength. And I think this is so true with our pelvic floor, because what I see for many women, because of our feelings of fear or anxiety or trauma, is that when I do a pelvic exam, we clench really tight and we think that that's going to make us safe, that that's going to protect down there, that that's strength. But the truth is, it just makes it hurt more. And when we can work through this together and learn that strength in our pelvic floor can also be relaxation and surrender, and feeling safe in that, strong in that, it makes the way smoother. It makes your experience more healed, and that's really what I want for you. I think that the more relaxed and at home we can feel with our pelvic floor, the easier procedures are. So that means for you with fertility care, it will be less uncomfortable. It will be quicker, so more efficient. You won't have to be in that vulnerable position for as long, and it helps with the ease of the procedure for you, and it helps you also get through this treatment when you're coming regularly and have to face this in a daily way. And finally, very importantly, your pelvic floor matters with fertility because it is this awakening to reconnect, reclaim your sexuality, your feminine power, and your wellness overall.